You know, how can I put it? Some people will never get it, no matter how many times you talk to them about anything. Let me explain. This is DJ Wolf Live. You know, I had a conversation with somebody last night. Somebody that I'm very close to. Don't know how close we are right now, but it's to a point now where the understanding level is not there anymore. And I'm really hurt by it in a lot of ways. And, you know, as you get older, at least for some older people who get older, they tend to be a little bit more standoffish and not as patient and not as understanding. And you try your best to accommodate. You know, I'm finding out sometimes it's just best to just move on. It may be not the best of best things, but sometimes it is, because the understanding level between you and that other person is no longer consistent. It's no longer there. It's void of all understanding anymore. And you may not have any other options but to move on. Seriously. But I'm slowly learning to deal with. Somebody else is doing the same thing I've been doing. They watch YouTube in their car. I don't actually watch YouTube in my car. Actually, what I do, I actually listen to the audio. And I actually, I have set up on my YouTube account where I minimize the screen and I just listen to the audio while I drive. This fool is literally watching YouTube on their car. I would never watch YouTube in my car while I'm driving. Listening to it like I would listen to talk radio, yeah. And once you minimize the screen is not there for you to look at anyway. At least that's the way mine's set up. But getting back to what I'm talking about, this fool is literally watching YouTube in the car. I can't believe that. See, this is from lack of understanding. This fool is watching YouTube while they're driving. You don't do that. You don't have to. Oh my God, these people. Anyway, it's come to my attention that from a conversation I had with somebody last night that as African Americans, man, we're losing the grip of our understanding of each other. We really are. And I've noticed that more and more and more. I've been noticing that all year long. I've particularly been noticing that all year long with not only people that you know, acquaintances, but family too. There's family like that. It's like, wow. And it is so hurtful, man. It's been, all year it's been like that. All year. And I still don't get it. I don't want to go into great detail about it, nor will I right now. But all I know is the understanding that you think that you had is not. It's non-existent anymore. It's not the same. Wow. And you would think, in this day and age, with all of the stress and violence that's going on in the world and in this country, that we would be more cohesive together and be more understanding, not just as a people, but as families. And a lot of us aren't. A lot of families aren't even close anymore, man. And that's real talk. And it doesn't do any more than to hurt us. It hurts us. It really hurts who we are as a people and as a culture, because we have a very lack of understanding for each other's feelings or understandings about how we look at things, and people like to push it off, or throw you under the bus with it, or use it against you. It's really a shame. You know, I'm gonna have to catch this video. I'm hoping from Lance Scurv. I'm gonna give a shout out because I actually like who talks about how churches, when you go to church, for many people, or we'll say for some people, you go there anticipating to get full off the word, the worship, and you leave empty. And I'm gonna tell you, that's how I feel when I talk to other black people like myself. I feel very empty after a conversation because, like, it's like not only have I gotten nothing out of the conversation, but everything I put into it to try to get something out of the conversation, you feel empty. You feel like you didn't gain any more information than you needed, and you feel like everything you give and your contributions to it was completely misunderstood. You know? And that's where we come to an impasse, because people don't do that anymore. People used to listen to you. People used to be about understanding each other. A lot of us has lost that. A lot of us has forgotten the art of understanding and comprehending each other's suggestions and feelings about certain situations. But we just don't even care anymore. And it's hurtful. Personally, I take that very personally. It's very hurtful to me. It really is. And because I know some people, why you don't do it? I don't do a lot of folks. You know, but I get to some of the same vibe when I go to places like church too. But that's another whole story. I can talk about that all day. And I'm not saying that's like that with everybody there, but based on the podcast that's supposed to be out, but that hadn't been out already, they're going to be talking about that. And actually, I want to be a part of the conversation because that's something that needs to be addressed. I think, like I'll say, when it comes to black churches, a social construct. You know, it's like how can I put it? Because I've been to a few of the functions that they had, and it's like going to a social party. In a couple of instances, it is like that, where they have specific programs at certain places, and you feel that when you're like, wow, that's all this is about. This is a social thing. I don't even know most of these people. You know, but that's another whole story. But I don't know. We're doing things now like we ought to be doing, but then again, it's like we don't communicate. We don't communicate well. We don't bond. And we don't. Sometimes I feel like we don't bond like we should for various reasons, but we don't do it. You know. And coming from a man's perspective, a lot of us don't bond anyway. You know. We simply don't. That's a fact. And sometimes I do feel very, very sad about it, man. You know. What you gonna do, man? Just pray on it and, do your daily things that you need to do as far as work and taking care of your family. You know, that's what I do every day. And move on. You can't make the world turn around and on its axis for you. You just have to adjust to what the world is today. A cold place, man. You just have to deal with the fact that, hey, you have to do what you need to do for yourself and your family daily and take care of yourself and your family. That's it. You know? Not everybody's your friend, your kind. And not everybody who ain't your kind is your friend either. You know, you just have to deal with your daily routines and move on and not be too concerned about, oh, why you ain't my friend? Yeah, well, why you don't talk to me, or why you don't, I'm just at to that point. I say, hey, I can't worry about it no more. I just do my daily thing and take care of my family. That's it. You can't make people be, you can't make people be your friends. You can't make people tell you what they don't want to tell you. That's all. So I'm not gonna force it or anything else. I'm just gonna move on. That's about all I gotta say, guys. In other words, to make a long story short, don't try to buy friendship. Don't try to bully anybody to be your friend. Just do what you need to do for yourself and your family on a regular basis, like you normally do, and don't worry about that mess. Life's too short to be worried about bullshit. That's the bottom line. This is DJ Wolf, and I'm out.